on some of the old ones, so we can actually reintroduce it to the young generation and also, give people their flowers.
Yeah.
Now, with Stella Abasil, formerly known as Stella Dugan, she mentioned a couple of things. Now, we want to listen to a bite of the conversation where our focus is today, and then we'll come back and talk more on that.
You were talking about the culture.
The line dropped. I was saying that it's fortunately or unfortunately, I think every Ghanaian will bear me witness that we don't have a culture of honor. It's not part of our culture of honor. We don't. And it's not only musicians. Look at actors and actresses, footballers, boxers, an old actor who has been on the field for years with experience. Suddenly a young guy pops up and they will prefer to paint the young guy's white, put powder in the young guy's head to act a role of an older person. We don't have the culture of honor. It's not part of us. And to one case, once yes, no, we boo one. Yes, was so
yes, so this was the conversation that was had, and like I said, it was 27 minutes conversation. You can still keep up on YFM's Facebook or on YFM's YouTube at Y1025 FM. She spoke on so many things, and also about songs, some of the songs that she made nothing out of, even though the songs were all over the place. Some of the songs, most of the songs on the streaming platforms, and then they are onim hoshi afeno we bibia opese opuli some of the songs and some of the uploads not down, so she can make some of the songs or re-record some of the songs and post them. Like a song like this in the back was when anyway, Mula, we had Stella Abasil, the legend herself, talking about our culture when it comes to honoring people.
Greetings once again to everybody. I think Abasil, from a lot of us growing up, we jumped to a very, very, very beautiful songs.
Yeah.
We jumped to songs of inspiration. Those were the days where there are songs. If you listen to them, who say,
yes.
No, you will use it to use it.
Yeah. She actually mentioned it in the interview.
Yeah. So you know that those days, it's though you are a musician that you can pick a pen and write. They learn the gospel, they learn the Bible.
Yes, the scriptures.
Some of them they go the extra way of going to mountains, praying, and then the song will drop on their hearts. Or mobile, whatever they drop on the floor, a caught is a wildfire. Now, Onoakasa as a person, she has been an amazing person, a very big institution, or gospel name. I think what she's saying is not far from the truth, and this is not the first time we've heard any veteran honor or a legend say this stuff.
Yes, it happens.
But we breaking into three, just like he stated in the interview.
Okay.
Isolated recognition.
Yes.
She mentioned that it is only Nana Mama Brown. And most of the time, he takes time to honor a lot of people.
Okay.
I beg to differ. There are dedicated channels. Our people are say Hamainti.
Big shouts to Hama.
Big shouts
to Hama. Yes.
You can see that it is strategic.
Yeah.
Movie towards these people. Make sure you archive whatever they've done. History will not forget them, because these are the pacesetters. They are the trailblazers. These people are those people that started a journey, give birth to a lot of musicians, are taking care of a lot of homes.
Yep.
So Hama Intimo, NY DJ Mo, There are a whole lot of people they throw more light on these channels. There are DJ KA of recent days.
Yes.
He's not getting numbers just because he's interviewing young people. So I think but Ghana now, as a country, we have the culture of relegating a lot of things in the background as soon as we can, as fast as possible. We are very quick to say we say we chum.
Yeah, very quick to shelf things. So
what I say. I just say something that we have been. I say one was like the recent sales in Thames. So sometime back. I said Thames.
Yes, I actually posted on it. I remember posting on it.
Do you understand?
Yeah,
I remember
after Rapaholic that the prices now
it's gone up.
Yes,
it's going for 1,000 whatever.
Yeah,
but not almost just because you chum you name say but never chum my. And also the case of acting. So to taking away from music, I they call acting now. Yes, and cancel when in you for to say and cancel roles that we have elderly people. There are movies any one of these career paths. If you take that path, you do not retire. Look at the age of this one, Samuel L. Jackson.
He's still playing roles.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes.
The World Cup you're buying inside I forgot his name.
World Cup.
Yeah, World Cup. I think he was part of the opening act.
Oh really? I don't remember. I don't recall.
Morgan Freeman.
Oh, okay.
Morgan Freeman. It's in his 70s.
Yeah.
Say Enkaya in our settings no Enkwa retire.
That's true.
But the whole World Cup, he invited him from US to Qatar just want his image.
I mean, look at what he did. L. Jackson did at the Super Bowl.
You understand?
Yeah.
So what I say. So I say when you make culture no, and also.
Yeah, Daniel Kurani painting the new.
Painting the new makeup. I sense of. It's about force. No. Just say when you now a concert in Kwa and
no shade to anyone anyway.
Yeah.
No shade to anyone.
Oh, shade cry now me and Kana and
no shade, or not like we're talking down on anyone, but then there are roles that are befitting for people that are actually in that age.
For that age bracket,
they won't just act. It will be like they are living
natural.
Yes.
So if we use Kofi Ajololo, we have been using him from his youthful days up to now. He still plays roles very nicely. When you go to other parts of the country, Africa, you do not see such things. Hardly do you see Nigerians paint somebody, do makeup for the person to act like an old man. One of the reasons.
Yes, you barely see that.
You barely see that.
Yeah.
To being born
even in South Africa. Yes, I think that thing is actually very prevalent in Ghana.
Yeah, for whatever reasons best known to them.
And she mentioned that too. Yeah.
Yes, and these are one of the reasons why it transcends to financial problems. So what I say, economic problems. To health complications. Then go for me accounts. She a fast a taxi driver.
Some adjective few. Yeah. It was
one
bad.
of the bizarre things.
Yes, very disappointing way for a legend to leave. Somebody who was making us, happy from childhood. Charlie was
all that.
Yeah.
And you can't blame them. Those days there were not a lot of money in there.
You mentioned you heard what Stella said.
Yes.
Yeah.
The whole song, all the money that she made was from the cassette sales. Those days, not a cassette. The cassette sales, no. But she could have equally, if he was able to transfer or revolutionary buy from the analog days to the digital days, she would have made a double of even what he made in those 90s and the 2000s, early 2000s. Now Obonyum Nemayan.
One album I think was almost 32 years or 33 years now, and she can't even, when you listen to the interview when NY asked about money she's made or what's the not Neraho Kaka.
Yeah.
That's where she actually mentioned people been sampling and they don't even go for among Gene permission. They don't seek clearance from her. That is why she mentioned. That is why she mentioned that there's zero. I mean,
earnings.
Yes.
From it.
Yes.
And I think, sir, that can be corrected in this digital age. It can be corrected. You just need somebody. Those young guys they understand the digital business now. You employ the services of that person. You give her a percentage.
Yes, so she's doing it. She's doing it. She has a new song out, and she says she's working. She wouldn't wait till say clear Sanya money and clear all those uploaded wrongly from the company. But then while she's doing that in the back, she still has a song out. I've forgotten the title of the new song, but then while the show progresses, I'll let you know. So yes,
and then the lack of respect, proper respect as well. She also mentioned that. I think say you're true. When you take somebody
you have 2 minutes more.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you take somebody like Abiwanana, I listened to one of her interviews because how Abiwanana left the music scene. She was in her prime, bringing out songs. One of those beautiful songs those days now I enjoy. All of a sudden you couldn't hear from her anymore. But until recently, I think about 2 years back, I had a chance on an interview with Hammer, and she was talking about the fact that the kind of respect and recognition and love she receives in this country, in her own motherland, is different when you went outside, not even outside us in the Western world, but in Africa. He went for a show in Africa, and she was amazed at how they were treating her with respect and all that. To say or have a breakdown, Raka, and he went to a washroom, put herself together to, just to receive whatever is coming, because it was overwhelming for her. No. If this is what is going to happen, now me ankasa fear I'm not going to receive this kind of respect, this kind of recognition there. Maminja is there inko. So I say, so her music career was brought to an abrupt end because we do not honor her, we do not respect her enough. The flowers that we have to give to her
was it given.
Even the award shows, of in 1 week.
May God rest his soul. Yeah.
So what I say, Ofaya Sapon was given a lifetime achievement award.
Yeah.
Not because of merits, not because of the hard works and why. Say Kedebemano crank Kedebemano, but yet is all or bedridden. And I was faster.
So you think that was the reason why he was given?
I think that is the reason why he was given. I know, say he deserves it, all right. But it was something that he was to be given to him. Yes,
maybe that was when the Lord wanted it to happen. That is why it happened. At that time.
Fast. Who said Papa no? Enter Obeko. Adame kan na no DJs the all kan ya bi o.
Yes.
And Papa truly he's gone. So we do not wait for somebody to get bedridden. If you go to some places like the US, they have some 2 seconds. They have something like a walk of fame. Every single star, if you are walking on the streets, the star, her name is engraved on your crafty. So what I say, they have museums, statues built out of silicons. Out in music museums are elsewhere. The pacesetters, the trailblazers. So what I say. So these are some of the things that we have to do. But the music industry now, Kasano, up to now,
yo, 2 seconds now, so. As I come back, well, before we get to our next guest in the studio, our regular pundit on the studio, Mr. Bones is here already. Let me tell you about Rich Condos. We're setting the mood with an exclusive Valentine's soiree and then and our 13th and the 14th of February 2026. So yeah, unforgettable moments, romance in a very luxurious setting. 2 days of love. 1 day is never enough. 2 days of love and a premium vibe. Because romance deserves the perfect setting. So there will be live music at the Sky Bar Lounge and the restaurant. Okay. Also Val's Day, we have the Val's Day Jam at the Terminal 3 nightclub. Music by DJ Lamar, DJ Octopus, DJ Van Pito, and DJ Wiesel. For reservations, and you need to call and reserve a space. All right. 0591 585 979. 0591 585 979 or 0508 535 672. 0508 535 672. Mr. Bones, Mr. Bones is a very, very, what's the right word to use? He's a very patriotic citizen. You say Fugu Fridays. Obi a fan on say or wedding. And I wedding you are wrong.
It is not Fugu Friday. It is Fugu Wednesday.
No, okay, but then I was told there's also a publication I saw that said we should be wearing on Friday, and I've been.
You were not told anything. Friday is. Friday is traditional wear.
Has always.
I was like, I'll be shady me. I'm
come here, shady bath. Oh, but I think I saw a publication that was we should be wearing.
That was me when I first chanced on it. I was like, no. I mean, it's just that we have something doing already on Friday, so
we should find different
just
day.
In a rush to come out to say that Fugu Friday.
So it's Fugu Wednesday.
Okay.
And
I've never seen you in one.
Maybe you.
Oh, how?
Maybe by Shoba to be a mommy.
Oh, they be no guys or Tom.
I'll plug you.
I'll give you all the zikata.
Yeah.
But we talk about
we're live on Facebook. Come and see Mr. Come and see Mr. Drip, Mr. Bones his drip. Ufugone ka unso yin na ka come here himself. Mr.
Me fugu nya one indeed.
This is really nice.
Oh, I wish you could see his slippers too.
Yeah.
Bold designer Hermes.
I mean, we know a Ghanaian boy, a small boy.
Oh, okay.
Gerard footwear.
Oh, nice. Big shout to
everything is Ghanaian here.
And there should be a Ghanaian. And you are proudly Ghanaian as well. Well, let's dive straight into it. Stella Abba still had a lot to say with NYDJ on Tuesday. I'm sure you're privy to what happened during the interview and what we're actually focusing on. So, your take on what she said.
Yes, I mean, Stella Abasil.
Yeah. Mr. Bones person me who say oya titini into bonnet titidi.
I mean, she's one of the musicians who gave us a lot during her prime, and she has been around for a while, still doing amazing when it comes to the space.
Yes.
But I want to start this conversation from somewhere. I don't want to always sound controversial when it comes to how the gospel space is now as compared to former.
Okay.
But I also don't like it when, some musicians go like, I say, and then the omunya dajen trenyum, and I say omunyum training moha. And as and then fasting
like talking down on the current
true.
Generation
it's never true that this generation don't take time. We know some of them. I mean, your oncophobia is just the theatrics. They're only interested in the trend, so they behave as such. But there was some of the gospel musicians who are doing extremely well. They are churning out amazing compositions. You listen to their songs and you know that this is a message from God.
True.
So let's not box everything in one and say that and never one idea. It's never true. Listen,
maybe a majority.
No, listen. Some of these musicians of old are still releasing songs.
Yes, they are.
Are those songs getting that buzz?
Well, not really.
So have they changed
as compared to when they were in their prime?
Have they changed?
They haven't changed. Maybe their message has changed.
What message has changed?
The message they are preaching now.
So no, I am just asking these questions because I say man, I say I'm phoning you. I mean, we need to understand that at a point in time we had only 5 radio stations in Kumasi here.
Yeah.
So if you want to promote a song, you just need these 5 radio stations. Now, how many radio stations do we have?
Uncountable.
To promote a song.
Yeah.
Even there is social media.
Yes. So many avenues now.
So I am just trying to say that let's not always try to say that the old guys were, yes, they did amazingly well. They are pace setters. We need to honor them for what they've done.
Yeah.
But let's not also say that the new generation is doing nothing.
True.
Because they are putting in a lot of work.
True.
And we have a lot of good songwriters, amazing, who are on top of their thing as well.
Yeah.
Now, going into the conversation, you see, Anna, if I want to understand it from the point of us giving credit to whom credit is due, then I think it's not a one-way thing, but it is something that we should be intentional about. Now, when you go into leadership and relational definition for the culture of honor, it refers to giving people the value that they deserve, regardless of their performance or mistakes. Now, there are other contexts to the culture of honor as well, in psychology, in other places. But now, you see, my brother, in our part of the world, Mullah has mentioned a lot of things that do go on, and how things are seen, how we go about. But the big question is, as a nation or as people, what does our culture actually teaches us? Because whatever that we are doing today is the way of our life.
True.
Is how we were brought up. So say is the way we are brought up. Is the way that we are shaped. Now, Stella Abbasio, they were not the first gospel musicians to have come out of Ghana. They came to meet some people in there.
Obviously, yeah.
Now, when they came,
yeah,
how were they treated? How were the people of old also treated at that time? I am so concerned about the fact that as a Ghanaian musicians and our creatives, when they are in their prime, they don't raise some of these issues up. The last time I said it here, artists even about royalties, about the system, about how things are not working. It is when they are not, when they are not in their prime.
Yes.
But in their prime,
when there's a decline,
most of these conversations, they don't start it.
Yes, because there the glory is there, the money is coming, everything, the shows, the applause is coming. So you don't see the things that are missing. Yeah, you don't tackle real issues.
No.
Yeah, true.
So it is important that if you are creative and you find yourself in the space, if there are issues in the media space, well, like when it comes to radio, when it comes to TV, say it now, because you are there. You can actually start that conversation.
Yeah.
When you are in your prime, make sure these conversations are being done. Don't wait till later, because you see, most of the issues that do come up, and Sema Abasi came. Mifane say, you remember a couple of years back I hosted Jazz Upon.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah.
About 5 years ago.
Yes.
So are we not honoring them enough?
We are.
Maybe you are not paying attention, so you chance on only one that you follow.
Yes.
Some of us, we've been doing this.
That's true. That's very true. Yes.
This man who is at Cultural Center or on a go for statue, like. Yes, he's physically challenged. He's into this kind of sculpture making and all that. We go to them, but the issue has to do with now the system is built on the premise that even you giving attention to those people who are among them don't even feel to come or connect with that thing.
That's true. I can relate to what he's saying very much.
Yeah. There are times that maybe Mullah would come up with a concept or an idea, This kind of interviewing of legends and other things. Ask Ochame Kwame. Ask TikTok. Ask Brad Kankam Boadu. Ask Lord Kenya. Ask Trigmatic. Ask them. When back then I started, this is who I am on radio. Kesben, Fridays. I fly them from Accra. Starjet was owned by one man who actually picked them from the airport, do their rounds, and they'll come for the interview. Then the next day they'll move from Kumasi to Accra, fly them. You know, you see, sometimes the records are there to show. I remember when the first time I wanted to interview Brian Kankambodu, an inner person within the sports fraternity told me, say, Brian Kankambodu, no, I didn't know why I interview.
Oh, wow, really?
I am telling you, at that time, Brian Kankambodu was not with Angel as at that time.
Seriously?
I am telling you, see, no. Look, they show us to do it. Some of us are futuristic. We saw things people didn't see in people.
Yeah.
And I'm saying this here today, that when I can't could remember, this is who I am. The Samtimers, the Ochame Kofis, all of them. I spent huge production costs in getting all these things done. But I'm just saying that in honoring them, what is it that we are preserving?
Wrap up for me, like 3 minutes.
I am saying that it shouldn't be something that we want for the theatrics.
Okay.
But sometimes honoring people must be that they deserve to be honored.
Exactly.
And you are honoring them.
Exactly. Deserved and
you see,
honor. Yeah.
Most of these legends in our space, some of their conversations, they talk down the new generation.
Yeah, like you started with. Yeah.
And most of them feel like I say, "Oh mama, but Sabi Mulani say, "Oh, Brini Moja ni the ye baby, he's coming up." Who say we nipa bia what that's wrong because you are the pace setter. Now you go on a media interview or a media platform and you rubbish all the new generations. Do you think they would ever honor you?
That's true.
Because where do you want the honor to come from? You talk down on us. So how do we honor you?
That's true.
So most of the times these young guys and yes so munim se obi wo hono. But sometimes they feel that okay,
some of these comments are even repelling them from even coming to you. So the issue of say she's been sampled. She's one of the musicians almost sample Nepal.
Yeah.
But then no one comes to her for clearance. Ubiambe Siki permission. She said it, and you could feel from the tone. Say
and clearance copyright issues. And you could actually tell that at a point she admitted that most of her songs, even online, were not songs that she
posted. Yes.
And it gets to the conversation of us talking about the music business, where probably there is a producer to all these things who may own the masters. And somebody who owns the masters may also have the opportunity to. I mean, there are a whole lot of things. I mean, back then, none of money you complicate. So I am just saying that in not trying to veer away from the conversation as to say we don't honor them. I want us to be intentional about the things that we do. Our system must be built in a way that, first of all, we give reverence to those who started it. Let's also acknowledge the fact that there are people who are here to continue such legacies, because we can't always be thinking about honoring those who started it without recourse to those who are still doing it and those who will come tomorrow. Let's build a system in a way that the system give recognition and appreciate people for everything that they do, because all the glory that we want to shower to those who started this journey wouldn't make sense if there are people who are not continuing it today.
Continuity, yes.
Because every legacy that has been built and we can be proud of is because some people are still here doing it. Car rental business. I remember St. Michael almost started Anambwa. But if that generation's phase out or that business phase out, then it means that they were not good inspiration to the new generation. Sure. But if now Mula is into car rentals,
inspired to go into it,
It means that what they did has inspired Mullah to do it. And if Mullah is doing it today, Mullah needs to be also given his flowers as well as we acknowledge that there are pace setters who did this thing.
All right, we'll be back after the commercial break.
It has filled the bellies of boys at their favorite watchy joint.
My guy, stop. Who the chop cancel these days?
It has made millions of businesses possible. We are back in business. With just a few taps, money moves faster, easier, and safer. Momo understands the weight of your trust in us. We continuously enhance security with features like self-paying research to help you protect your money. Momo will only call you with 0244 300,000. No MTN or Momo staff will call or ask for your PIN or one-time password. Do not transfer funds to anyone whose identity you have not verified. Do not approve any prompts you have not initiated. Momo, still Munsaka.
Great bartenders don't just serve drinks, they create experiences. The Ghana Beverage Awards, in partnership with Ghana Bartenders Guild, Jack Daniels, and Number 19 Restaurant and Bar, is bringing bartenders together once again for the Bartenders Masterclass on February 18, 2026 at Number 19 Bar and Restaurant Accra, 10 a.m. prompt. A hands-on learning experience focused on skill development, professionalism, and industry relevance. A chance to connect with peers, mentors, and brands shaping the beverage space. This is where confidence is built, where creativity is refined, and where bartenders grow together as a community. If bartending is your craft, this is your class. The Bartenders Masterclass is powered by the Ghana Beverage Awards and the Ghana Bartenders Guild, and supported by Happy FM, YFM, Ghana Web, Z Multimedia, YTV, and MX24. Don't miss out on this great opportunity to skill up on your bartending craft. Visit www.GhanaBeverageAwards.com for more details.
Wow, for when you ebu said, "Oh, fear, and near ma would you do menina? Yeah, do ma kama pa. Ane Kepas appliances, and I make comfort yamawi. Young Kobukasi, not Kepas rice cooker, and no a monomae, man kama. Kepas blender, a yamo near mano, mania muhu. A comdo, open tem, only how cry. Kepas microwaves, waffle makers, and air fryers, Bemonia beardy, Emri Tiabimu. Afe, young Kobia. Yet I do ya hunwe, se wiani tinasua, and how hokra. Esan say, Kepas standing fan, and a ceiling fan, eba mama feel cool, calm, and comfortable. Then you na. Baby, I could only mepia. Kepas, eboho, se open ye mapapa to dia, and yensho babia. But Kepas appliances, esan say, and you're reliable, efficient, and always by your side. Kepas, designed for your dream home.
Your property holds the power to transform your future. Welcome to Eclipse Collateral Management, the game changer in turning property documents into profits. We are not just another service. We are your partner in unlocking sustainable income and fueling business growth. With prime brokerage, collateral brokerage, credit brokerage, and land documents perfection, we are redefining what is possible for property owners and business owners alike. At Eclipse, we have built a primary depository platform, a secure, innovative space where property owners like you can lodge your documents and earn risk-free, sustainable income. For businesses struggling to secure funding, we provide collateral solutions you need to thrive and grow. Every move we make is backed by a rigorous credit appraisal process, so you know you are in safe hands. Find us at Adenta Barrier near Medi Moses Hospital, beside the West African Senior High School wall. Call 054-383-2466 today. At Eclipse Collateral Management, for property owners, we say, think safety and decent income. And for business owners, we say, think funding before projects.
Prices were from Kumasi for you, diabo. More life on that out. Jumia, oh, try Jumia, share. So Jumia, share. Try Jumia, share. So Jumia, share. For the big things. Malaria fever.
Boy nations, yes. Bobby Assetti, Munkebi, Nidia. Mutwami, the garden, Ayediasi, Cecilia, weekend beer. Garden Muwana Mididi, Meche Adam and Eve. Onia, way Asanka experience. PCS Sound Quindia, near Fufuning Cutting Quine, a bank shaking, and now God slice to Joe and Quabia Ubidia. Ubenebi, way Ayadia Sanka experience. Who sound quino near Bonium, Nessa Jinem live on YFM. Oh, Umpefu, oh, your banco, Incruma Quaho, Mako Yira Wabi, oh, Killa, Obedian Bessie, Anna and Mutu, Udia the PM, oh, the garden. The Sanka experience echoes weekend beer, Saturday and Sunday, live from the Octopus building, Ayediasi, Spice Junction.
Kumasi Keylight are landing. Keylight, a premium fine dining restaurant. Keylight, the ope and a yamau. You are Hujin Shaeso, the Cove Event Center in Tenwa. Keylight, premium.
Yeah, we're looking for some new music. Over.
Spanking new music right now.
On the 6th of March, he has a show. Rapaholic is in the UK. Albert Hall, right? Royal Albert Hall, yes. Well, he has new music out, and this is the song we're playing for you. Name of the song is Wins and Losses. The song came out at dawn, and he has Young L, formerly Young L, now known as Yardman. Sarkodie, Wins and Losses. New music on a Friday. Well, before I get into the next conversation, obviously we'll be talking about Kinsak because he's been in the news a lot. Somebody will say, now what on ticket any idea now? Why are you on, all the media runs and all of that in the UK? We will speak more about that. But then a few comments came through regarding the earlier conversation that we had about legendary gospel music maker or gospel musician Stella Abasil. Ruben Ejapon says he was actually the name you were looking for, Chris Hemsworth. Yeah, the guy with the tour. He said he's 42 years, but a Hall of Famer, even though he's from Australia. So I agree with Muller. We lack the spirit of remembrance. That's very true, bro. And then, like I was saying, you better call now, baby, I Hall of Fame. No, yeah, it is not good. Now we take a picture. And what
Broski. See. Now what's your name? Moku tell truth. You see, sometimes I say
me introduce you.
They be here is home. No cry and empoise. There's a saying in the local parlance that goes like no cry and empoise. Now let's get into that fraternity, gospel fraternity. Bro, do you know how long it took some of these oldies to unlearn certain dogma, religious dogma, to even get along with new systems of promoting their music?
But your dogma here, I
don't know how to explain that. But in such a way that look at how Esther Smith has accepted that the current promotional tools.
Yeah, she also
are the Gen Z's not relating to her? She has accepted that. That time, how long did it take even Dinah Samoa to unlearn certain narratives?
Yeah, shouts to people like Nasi as well. Shouts to the name of the other lady who's been collaborating, Obapa Christie,
and all that.
See how they merge with it. Even people outside their genre, like what they might call secular music.
Some of these people even feel that getting a ghostwriter from secular acts will take you to hell.
Yeah, but then secular artists have written for people. How many I hate baby?
That is what I'm saying. And so if that works for you, most of our current songs, look at Kwame Eugene's contribution to the space and the relevance of most of the gospel acts in our space now.
All right.
Most of the then also the idea of shooting certain visuals and using certain aesthetics. How long if you took some of them? Cry, me kojina hotel and him cry years against one. Me nye makeup, me nye say. it took them long time to unlearn certain things that will connect the new generation to them. A lot more, but I've mentioned that now somewhere.
Okay, yeah.
Some of them crazy also trouser cry now. Look at what went into the decision of Pentecost to now have PIWC. Because at a point in time, they saw that disconnects with the youth.
Well, David Jermaine portfolio came with Venom.
So they need to unlearn. They need to unlearn certain things and allow themselves for the new system to embrace them. I'm not saying you should corrupt their morals, but some of them think even using Facebook will say or YouTube will say yes. Ask most of them. When internet came, most of them were preaching, even in their gospel that and their sermons, that it was Antichrist. And now they have gotten to know it's a revenue channel.
I mean,
Chale.
Slow down.
I could tell the truth.
Kwejo Andra says the blue color is bluing in the studio. Shouts to Mr. Bones and Mula blue in the Adam's Kitchen is here. Adam's Kitchen says, and then you make crash confession. Maybe I get Bibi or person catch you no ferry. One ferry for a very long time. We beat me up a falco. Maybe I need a chrono konya gun and you Lebanese ni ana Bibi sa. Be patcho me age man. You know, well, that's what Adam's Kitchen is doing, letting the cat out of the bag. So please explain how you feel about somebody you admire secretly. Adam's Kitchen and YFM will aid you to do so. So you can actually order the Val's Day package we have, and notes will be added on. No one can say what you're explaining your emotions. Yeah.
I want the lady to take me out.
14th of February, we have the Love Buzz. That's tomorrow. A day for lovers, friends, and family to dine with lovely music. And then the next day afterwards, 15th, we have the Powerball. So it's a jam weekend at Adam's Kitchen Bar and Lounge. You can also get the food for very affordable prices with just 40 Ghana cedis. Ubedidi Ghana's Ubedidi Aminti 80 cedi muminu number the 29 kana tunsu and nikuku. You can find us. We have locations. Tanoso, the main ones, Tanoso Amstead Campus, Kenya West Area Gate, and the new one, Tafo 4 miles, Chipo joint. 3 other ones we have at Patrapa Station, Poku Chrome Station, Yancheni Asiata Sumanso and Ebwaka, Santasi Runabout, so the CIB of the Patasi Road Fair 0537 277 856 0537 277 856. Adam's Kitchen, when the food is rich and tasty. Time to have on this channel show. Valentine Ashasi and fire in room. Oh yes, me yare obi de beko. Me yare ntimi nkwa obi de beko. Nti ye hard. So wonum na to a pe tabia na mokwa wetimi yare checking wins ni wonum be da ho kama. Se malaria so na atie gu so apebinum na wanya hodin anya tade papa hye na we pie echena enen nanwumre nyina tabia for malaria, fever, typhoid fever, loss of appetite. FDA ajatum say yeah. Koswana pebinum. Bigo is also here. So when you're doing the packages, when you're doing the gift boxes, the food baskets, for Bigo drinks in Shim. Nice, a drink of joy, both cold and sweet. A range of soft drinks developed here, bottled here, and distributed in Ghana by Trillium Industrial Ghana. Shouts to them. So for all the events you're doing, the parties, the weddings, everything, vows, event, please make sure you are getting this. If you have kids, if they are going to school, put some in their lunch pack or many by General Party, please call for bulk purchases 03221 90877 03221 90877. FDA has approved it as well. Weekendy, and then you may wash sister Bina Huna or Fregan and Ahuna, Mr. Faka, dress it one because I should have found Faka, Nako SG Mobile Huno, because then you may in our Nisha. We have a big event happening. Jackie is in town, Kwabna is in town. It's funny how some of his hit songs are broken heart songs, but still. But yeah, he has some amazing songs that you can actually use, to woo a woman. Same as Jackie as well. So guys, later tonight we're inside SG Mo. 200 Ghana Cedis regular and 300 Ghana Cedis VIP for a night of love. Into Valentine Ashasi weekend and Nani Ashasi from SG Mo. Or Inshira FM. Echiho Ewo Eja. Me pacho for reservations call 0545-897-570. 0545-897-570. It's 8:14 here on Rise and Shine. Shouts to everyone watching on Facebook. At Y1025 FM. You can also send in your comment on 0246-807-545. Shouts to man like Dr. says he's listening to the show. We mentioned we'll have Sarkodie in our topic today, and also we heard from one prodigal son, David Jermaine Portfolio, who just joined us. Venom na started with backstage now on the Guremu. Anyway, Sarkodie has been in the news for a while, and it's all for the good reasons. Sarkodie is in UK, and he's gone there a month ahead of the show, the much talked about show happening, the Rapaholic in London. First time will be happening in London after 13 years of doing it. So he's been going on interview rounds. 2 nights ago he was with DJ Edu on BBC One Extra, had a lot of things to say. But then one thing that caught so many of us attention in a glimpse, Kakaya TB, is when he had to have a conversation around rapping in his local dialects. Now, he says he raps in Chi because rapping in English, would be no different, because there are a lot of people that do that. He never understood what his favorite artists were saying back then, because no one can kasa. He has people like Yosundu, who he admires, who doesn't speak English, speaks his local dialect. So it has, some of the reasons why he was motivated to rap in Chi is because people like Eminem too, and also Brofonoti, they all kakraibu wahaya wahasi. They are meaning say Mr. Boons, Mula, Porfulu, Eminem nyimbo honoma wow nyamie nimni unimpase they all can won't ase ba ufili bu trinkusi ya. So yeah, this is what Sarkodie had to say, and it's been in the news for a while now. I'll start from Mr. Bones on this particular conversation, Sarkodie and his comments on why he chose to rap in his local dialect.
I've always said this thing about Sarkodie. I love the fact that Sarkodie is one of the artists that when you look at, it tells you somebody who came from nothing but saw greatness and decided to chase it. And he's not trying. He's the standard now, and he has been consistent with what he does, and rappers like him are rare in our time, because if you want to look at the African continent, if you want to mention rappers who have been doing this over a decade and still their relevance is at the top, then you can think of Sarkodie.
Yes.
I keep saying that when you compare how creatives do survive over a longer period of time, especially when conversations about Ghana, Nigeria do comes up, even with our singers, let's mention the singers who were in their prime during the time of King Promise, Kwame Eugene, Kiddy, when they were emerging, Akwabo and the likes, when they were actually coming up. When you compare how actively the Ghanaian creatives have been, same cannot be said about their Nigerian counterparts who were with them at that time. Now look, somebody may be thinking about okay, look, the people who are like the King Promise, the Kwame Eugenes, and the Akwaboes, then the Kiddies, were the Low Cash,
and Ricardo Banks.
No, that time Ricardo Banks.
No, the other guy, the
Correde Bello.
Correde Bello, yes. Yeah.
Now, when conversations about our Ghanaian artists are out there, can we say same about them?
Well, you have a point. Well, yes.
The hype machinery is so hard for the Nigerian creative But here, hard work needs to be there before we can actually accept you into the space. So it hardens you, it makes you the real G. Now, looking at how rappers have fared over the years, we've always known Ghana had something that we call the hip life.
Yep.
From the 1996 to now. And when Reggie and the like started the NFL and those squad, I mean Mahoney P, those legends started doing the rap music and taking it to a different level. And Reggie actually named it. You know, Azigiza and the likes, they all started this rap game. But over the years, we saw every other rapper coming with something special. And for some time, we didn't know that rap could get to a level where people can actually make a living out of it. Because when Reggie started, he was faced with a whole lot of other challenges, even naming it hip life. When we started trying to blend the sound of the old and the new, which actually gave us Pabubo and Exdo's collaborations, Alaji K. Frimpong, Omahini Pozo, Alaji K. Frimpong with Abomofo, Obuo, the Navy Cranes, so Best of the Lives. Those albums were
even
just...
Adam was on, was Pat Thomas.
Pat Thomas. Yeah. So we were just trying to... But now, Sarkodie, there's something unique about his brand.
What's that?
And you can't take that away from you. Audibility is a key.
I think Porfirio just said that when we were playing the new song.
You know, Sarkodie has become an instrument.
Yeah.
In music. Even when you mute everything about music there, his voice,
the vocals,
will still take you there. So I say that he's the standard, and he's not trying now.
You've always said
and
this.
he has seen it all.
Yeah.
So any other thing that he speaks about, it's not just that he's trying to convince you to do something like him, but he's telling you that this is the key.
All right.
And looking at artists who have been able to survive over a longer period of time, there is something that must be your unique selling proposition.
Yeah.
And one of those things, language, is part. Now, language is culture, it's part of our culture. And if you want to market where you're coming from to the world, sometimes you can do it through your language. And if Sarkodie has been able to do that musically, he's one of, the few Ghanaian artists who have been on the BET, first to win it, first to do it, and first to perform and all other things. So he is an institution now.
All right.
And these things that he's saying, is a reality. What distincts you from other people who are doing the same thing if it's rap music? If you want to rap like Jay-Z, you always be a clone to Jay-Z. If you want to rap like Eminem, you always be
a second fiddle all the time. Yeah.
So there is something that needs to distinct you.
Yeah, that's true.
If you know that your language is powerful and you want to use it to your advantage, just go ahead, because the people that will become the base to the things that you do are the very people who would feed on the energies that you drop to them.
All right.
So now Sarkodie saw it and realized that no, baby, okay, on a young girl, you know.
Because I remember say now was in the Ghana beko baby Mekai Madam for be a friend Kwame Boadi.
The title is Glory.
It's a very deep song. I'm sure he has so many things like that, yeah.
But the rappers who actually started doing English song, and yet now no more pidgin no. Say the boys the pidgin no more English.
The Brad Kevin beats some on Brad Kevin no more pidgin more.
Brad Kevin the pidgin stand. Yeah, I'm talking about when
there were J Towns and yeah, the Skillion brothers.
What was it? Yeah. And your pidgin was a pidgin they shakeamo Skillions a chain was the first generation of Skillions, then the second generation came in. The second generation they pidgin I am not talking about them, but I'm talking about those who wanted to
the ELs.
But at a point they needed to bend.
All right.
So key language did some magic for Sarkodie.
All right.
And there's no two ways about it.
All right.
And people feel or don't know how basically deliver on a song. It's not about the language, but it's about the flow, the delivery, and other things that speaks volume for you. And Sarkodie is a force to reckon with when it comes to the conversation of hip hop in Africa.
Wonderful. For a rapper to be rubbing shoulders with some of the top singers in Africa, it's crazy. Even when it comes to awards and all that, the honors, I mean, it's crazy. So Sarkodie all the time is up there with the greats in Africa, if not one of the greatest. Let me come to Mula quickly on this one.
Bro.
Yeah.
I think so. If it was anybody else apart from Sarkodie who had that interview outside the country, we will still use Sarkodie as reference. I don't know if you're getting me.
I'm getting you.
If it was Amerado, if it was Kweku Flake, if it was Akwaboa, who had that interview
on such a platform outside Ghana,
on that platform, we are still going to use him as a case study.
That's a reference, yeah.
Yes.
Even the people conducting the interview will probably ask the questions about, where the inspiration is coming from, blah blah blah. Sarkodie will always pop up.
So no pundits can have this kind of conversation, go into details vividly without mentioning that guy's name.
Yeah, that's true.
He's beyond the standard. Look,
I trust you also.
The music transcends beyond language. The music itself is the language. A combination of melody, rhythms, and emotions.
True.
And a kikabuma music, music. It's not about what you are saying. Let's take somebody like Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
Freddie Mercury appealed to both francophone and anglophone countries. But what kind of language and worker?
He's speaking French.
99% francophone.
French,
we dance to the rhythms. We otimi coin some jargons, some words, and then now oka Miss Lulu. Miss Lulu. Ubia oba boobs baby. So what I say, we jump to his music. I say it's boobs. So what I say, we didn't really understand what you were saying.
There's even a song now, Papa Ute. We don't understand, but then it's all over the place.
I don't understand it. I don't need to understand it.
It sounded like Hute man. Talk only Hute.
I mean, the examples are plenty here.
There are some words.
I start here. Here's the bamba. You don't know even for you know. Only obi kwenya beef.
Holidays Akwabi or on again at that room or no our friend Pacho Mr. Bones Umbo I my wife lonely.
My name is girl but lonely
mommy.
The emotional resonance of music,
true, that's true,
often surpasses the need for literal translation. It is yes I'm for Sarkodie now as a case study. He won in 2019 in Atlanta. He won Best International Flow.
Yeah, that's why he asked them to come to Ghana, come to Africa.
So what I say, Best International Flow. Flow. But the translation. Omoka say, let me just be specific over here. And I cried
the definition of the category.
No, Onoakasa as describing on.
Okay.
They were like, oh, he's somebody who blends his local dialect and when Wikipedia was writing about stories, bloggers, vlogs, everybody was writing say he blends this and that they describe him as obi or blending English or blending
native language
and native languages or they but then they are because of the what, the flow, not because of what he was saying in Kwake, but the flow. So I was fucking, my brother has said it, audibility, the command over song,
crazy.
Anyhow, clarity. I say Jay-Z rapping.
Yes, presence. You feel presence.
I feel English fufra. You can hear Jay-Z's rap because but then he is the biggest export when it comes to music in this country. Right. On the same thing, he had a future on.
It's arguable anyway.
Rap music, not music.
He's the biggest export.
Carry on.
He's the biggest export. You per se when it comes to music in Ghana.
Rap music.
All the moment to us. So any time for that.
What is rap music? Like, is that only a rapper?
Yes,
so that can be arguable. So state that arguably that one you mean
arguably. Yeah, that is why I said it could be arguable.
I will make space.
Make space. But I will make space. It's not up for contention.
Wako dominate wo 2 times. BET one Ghana went 2 times. BET da. Why? Look at the number of the years in between. That is the biggest export. Omo udi ga ko sell O2 no. Ono okahumbi. I said that the generation we generation mom di can call attempting and cry say not the arena they so be attempting. So what I say
the indigo.
The indigo.
Yeah.
How many times now I sell it? How many times?
Back then he teamed up with P Square, Wizkid and the likes for
when it comes to international recognition
too,
international awards Obiano was surpassing. Until when I'm saying
when it comes to the rappers.
What's it?
When it comes to the rappers, right?
Rappers.
What you're saying?
Ghana, I'll say.
What is the highest point in this award scheming in global award scheming? What's the highest point? So what happens to Rocky Downey then?
So hold on.
So if
notifications in the man. He's getting any award.
No, if you are basing your metrics of export.
Notifications.
Allow him to retract that statement.
No.
The gentleman has taken us 4 times to the Grammys.
No.
4 times.
For someone who has been recognized and nominated multiple times.
Who's the respect of his name?
I mean,
you are using award schemes as metrics of who is the greatest export, and you want to tell me that Grammy is nothing. Nomination is nothing.
What are you talking about?
You're making an argument. What is Kensak's ultimate aim in this music? Or say, I'm going to pick on them Grammy like what? A piece of what?
Maybe it was fictional. Maybe it was just being a rapper.
So you by inference want to tell us that henceforth we should not take Kensak serious.
No, maybe.
By inference you are saying that.
No, maybe.
Kensak having repeatedly said that Grammy is the pedestal. Now you are telling me it's a fiction.
No,
you are not.
Listen.
Ayo odi Panamera bema negate you buy
exactly. So yes, the fact that he says so
can have nominations upon nominations. Sarkodie can just come in, have just one nomination and win the award.
You can say that. No, you can say that. You can be sure.
But when you are talking about
let me give you.
When you are talking about
Hold on. For portfolio tenancy. So hold on. His time is not up. You actually interjected. Relax. So when you are saying that Sarkodie category is not no. What you just ended with the Sarkodie category na ya nominate Rocky Downey Sarkodie na keko onko Beijing easy.
No. I'm saying say nominations me saying the nominations he can have a lot of nominations year in year out. Onyan winning be. For now onyan winning. Sarkodie can also get a nomination and win the award.
And that is not guaranteed, and I can give you a clear example. David One get on the same. When you talk about longevity, but no.
You are saying the example is for me.
No,
because Tyler was nominated and won the award. That was the first.
Yes,
and that is exactly what I'm saying.
There are other people. Listen, there are other people.
She has won back to back.
Yeah.
There are other people like nominated
before no cry.
So many times before him. I just use the video because there are other people, other Nigerians are nominated so many times before. So it is coming to his point. So would you say because she won that award that year over the video?
She's more
generally. You see, you've actually shot yourself in the foot.
No.
Now
he's a he was a new artist.
Yes.
No. She's won I think Sarkodie winning twice.
Let's talking about her music career. Her music career and take it off. The second year.
You mentioned awards. One of the awards and them.
And I was Tyler. And I make Tyler say Tyler was a newbie in the music scene. And that's why your music notice Casper Novest. Casper your music for more than a decade.
Because
that I say was no nomination no but
my friend,
you are the biggest expert.
You have no right to say someone is the biggest expert without leaving room for caveat. Leave a window because you can say that if your school of thought. You say it on grounds of specification. What is the metric to support what
I'm saying on grounds of for the past 15 years you remain consistently consistent. Your biggest. No, I mean like the biggest in your mind.
Hey, please.
No, please. No, please. Like the biggest in your mind.
Let's
you are not allowing us. The biggest in your mind. Was inspired by the man that who has been.
Who is the biggest in his mind?
When did you become a mind reader?
Who is the biggest?
Let me snatch Mulla's mic because your man.
Give me like 2 minutes wrap up for me.
And also cry assembly be fair mu keke.
So what else? And I go fast on your baby.
And I go fast assembly now. Say atem na kasa. Na kasa e kan wase no cry. Yeah. The music as a language. So what else? Barrier. So what I say. Eti Sarkodie there. Me there maka. If you give me time, I'll show you why he's the biggest.
Time they mentioned anyone.
Not even the rapper cry. So as I was saying, the guy has done it. We're breaking barriers. Let's look at something like the Bob Marley future. Hey, a whole Bob Marley. The career started and they na Sarkodie young.
Yes.
So what I say. And then fast forward, they want one person to choose in Africa as a rapper. Na yemfa number 2 a whole Bob Marley legendary global icon. Eswa. He was him that was chosen.
Yes.
And let's get into the details of they choosing him. What was Sarkodie's interview about Sa song? He said that he did a song. It was predominantly English. And okay, just because on him said Bob Marley there. Also okay, brofo. They appealing to
yes, he had to bring it.
And they told him, say, no. What you have been doing time and time again. And no na effect until they have found say, bruh. The issue of language, music na kasano, on its own language. It doesn't really matter. Mami wrap it up. Asake speaks in Yoruba. Now, his debut album, Mr. Money with the Vibe, broke the record of the biggest opening day for an African album on Apple Music.
Facts.
Yeah. Now, I said the Yama Sarkodie pressure set time be okachino. They give us Asake pressure for using predominantly Yoruba in his music.
Yeah.
And sir, you know,
business my phone ring.
He's the reason why. And then sir, you know working man.
We can't throw beer on phone bearing.
So what I say. These are facts.
Okay, let's take
language in the day.
Mati.
But I respect everything he's saying. Only not supporting him on the grounds of making statements that you don't make room for debate. So you want to make your because they cannot. I'm saying no. As an award-winning entertainment analyst over the years, anything you say here, it's a narrative that listeners will carry along.
That's true.
So anytime you're making a statement, yes, say that in my books, this, in my books, that. But if you make a blank statement,
so he should personify him.
Yeah, because there are numbers and metrics to everything you say. That is why you have to say
numbers and metrics. Come out with the metrics.
Hold on. Speaking of debate and metrics, this comment says medallion winner says Spotify listed the most exported artist in Ghana, and Sarkodie wasn't first. So Mula should rather say
who was first.
Hold on. Muller should rather say arguably to put a stop to this debate. Now, I have something. Sorry to cut you. I have something to say about this exported. People misconstruing the metrics behind list on the buy-in, and just say artists that. I don't know, but then you just come in. I'm not fun. No,
but it is just even if before you come in, it is just Spotify. So I just say, how many streaming platforms do we have? How many people are using the this side of our world?
And so we have to talk about all that. I mean, must streaming numbers actually justify impact of an artist?
Well, no.
So the impact we are talking about, the export is not just about streaming numbers, right?
Yep.
Yes. So the theatrics could work for you, but your impact will be limited in a way. So a lot of people think that having the streaming numbers and all that. I want people to move from just the attention economy to an intention. Because where the views and the likes matters to you, you should actually get to a point where you can be an activist or start a conversation that will move people into there. That is the point that we need to get to. It's not all about the views. So you can have million views, but when you put a conversation out there and only 10 people can actually follow, it means that you have the views, but you don't have it.
Bro.
All right. So you have 1 minute. 1 minute.
That's fine.
Yes.
Look, in as much as I may disagree with him, let me also acknowledge that I think what have bedeviled Sarkodie over the years.
Bedeviled?
Yes, bedeviled him in connection with his ratings and position in the African continent has been documentation. There are a lot of the things he has not been intentional about, and moving forward, some of the exploits he has made as an African rap giant are unprecedented. But because of poor documentation, a lot of them has been credited to the Nigerian superstars.
I think I saw you put something like that.
There are a lot of things he has done as an unprecedented. So
but it wasn't really amplified.
So moving forward, because what he has been able to achieve as an independent artist and the pedestal he has gotten to, this is what labels with all the machinery would want for their signees, and he has done it as an independent artist. So moving forward, I think he has been intentional about documentation and trumpeting his own achievement. So then for that one, I respect him for that. It's still agreeable. But let me give him the floor for now.
Anyway, we're still here live on YFM 102.5. We have sweet. Okay, I was about to say lady, but we have two sweet, amazing ladies here in studio with us. We're about to have another side of this conversation today on YFM. You can watch us live on Facebook at Y1025FM also, and you can check in on my TikTok. It's KAY official GH. All right, so I'm sure you saw the flyers out. Yeah, we have actress Salma Moomin here with us in studio. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm fine, how are you?
I'm doing great. Can you get closer to my microphone? Yes. Snap kaka. And
hello. Oh, how?
Okay.
Of course.
Have you lived in Kumasi before? Have you lived in Kumasi before?
No.
Right,
but I've lived a bit in Obuasi when I was a kid.
Okay, still in the Ashanti region. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I want you to repeat that in the microphone for me.
Okay. No, I've never lived in Kumasi, but I've lived in Obuasi for some few months while I was a kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, guys, Salma Moomin is here, and Salma came with another very, very pretty lady. Please, can you introduce yourself? Hi. How are you doing, too?
I'm doing very good.
What happened to your voice?
Well, that's how I talk.
Yes. Do you have proof?
And just like a registrar general.
Do you have proof that say now Kaza?
Yeah, registrar.
And I want to know maybe.
Just say I want some soon say minim man no
sound. Some carry zoo.
Some
Nyama ne bibet my creamy.
Just say a bibet my pina colada, you know.
All right, so Salma is so interested in her phone. What is on her phone?
I'm trying to go live on TikTok.
Okay.
Arrange that.
Yeah. So let's get straight into business. I see Leo written in your outfits.
Yes, sir.
Can you please give us a 360 so the camera takes a good look at you? Because this is not like a normal T-shirt or something. It's like a real outfit.
This is a Leo.
So
So where's your camera?
Camera, this one, yeah.
Okay. And I don't know, mommy. Sorry for camera in you. Yeah, I love cameras.
Okay. Come on. Come on. So yes, that's the Leo tee she's wearing, and she's wearing it gorgeously. So what is it about Leo? Who would want to take this?
Let us start.
All right, Sama.
I have to take this because I'm the founder and the creative director of Leo.
Okay.
So basically, Leo is a clothing brand purposely for women, but you're better into men very soon.
Okay.
Maybe later this year. And we've been around for a very long time.
Yes.
Actually, Leo is my baby,
I
dream.
I know.
I coming through.
Yeah.
I've been working on Leo for God knows how long. The general public has seen Leo about 6 years ago.
Yeah.
But I started cooking Leo in my head, in my home, in my garage before it even came
started as a
out.
dream
Exactly.
before it came to fruition.
Yes.
Beautiful.
That's it.
So how long has it been since the world, you actually outdoored it to the world? How long has it been now?
It's been 5 to 6 years.
Like luring into 6 years.
Yes.
And with how it started, how would you say Ghana, and to an extension, or let's say Accra, to an extension, Ghana has accepted the brand Leo?
Okay, when I started Leo, main reason why I chose to bring a branch here is because when I started Leo, the people that accepted Leo were not even Accra people.
Hey, sir, I ain't
It
follow
was
no.
Americans.
For real?
I'm
Abrana shopping has he?
I didn't even have a store in Accra when
yet.
I started.
When
it was
Kumasi
online,
people were
and the orders I was getting, most of them were coming from Kumasi. Hey,
wow.
Kumasi for my nini.
So it was Kumasi that was really patronizing Leo. So what check your back ender now Kumasi na orders ni free ba more.
Free but later Accra for a journey and diaspora for no so
a journey.
So now we're global. We're not just Ghana or Africa. We are global.
All right, so guys, Sama Mumin is here. She's actually the founder and CEO for Leo. Why the name Leo?
Because
are you luring us into something?
Yes, I thank God you already understand the meaning of Leo, because it's the meaning that actually got me, that attracted me to go in for the name Leo for my brand. Because literally I wanted to make clothes, design clothes that would lure people, would attract, would persuade, because the dream started when people started asking, what are you wearing? Where can I get what you're wearing from? So I thought, you know what, like, I love to look good. I really like to put it on. So why don't I go into clothing so I don't have to work a day? Because
something you are already passionate about.
Do you understand? Something you love to do when it becomes your business.
Yes. If you love what you do, you wouldn't work a day in your life. Yes,
exactly.
Yes,
so that was how it started, and honestly, I haven't regretted a day since I started.
Wonderful. And it's refreshing to hear an entrepreneur, very young, say she hasn't regretted after 5 years.
It's funny.
Yes.
It's been more than 5 years, like I said, behind closed doors.
Yes, I mean, behind closed doors, online.
Yeah.
Yes, but then after you set up a shop, and also with the shop, what happened? I think at the point you relaunched.
Okay,
yeah.
You've been following.
Nanka.
All right. Okay, so what happened was I had a store. The dream came and the online wasn't working well anymore because people started requesting some shop number shatari and no more say kwana enko. And I mean so na minya problems kakra because obito adie na ye shipi koma no bibi owa o shena anko no afia zo be shipi aba, say wa show you can't really retail, then you have to take it back and you can't sell. Sometimes you say it comes brand new, you can't sell, but others come and then you can. And I bought company in car, so I decided I needed a space where people could come, feel comfortable, change their clothes, and then get their perfect sizes. But somewhere along the line, mess up, baby, I make and the rent ni kumi compared to sales and I'm making entirely
true.
Also, no,
it didn't make business sense to you.
Yeah, and also, no, it was a highway. The shop was located on a highway upstairs. And before Obi, drive here, trim and who saw shopping and not with trim crowd that so I didn't cry.
True. Visibility was also a problem.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even though I'm a star, me trim say, oh, my shop is located here, they come, but I felt like I could do better. I could make more sales. Should I get a spotter? A friendly for people to just drive by, stop, and then get parking space, and then do whatever they want to do in the store. That was why I closed it down. But when a lot of people thought I closed it down because I was no longer interested in the business.
I thought so initially.
Yeah. I realized.
So when I saw that you were relaunching, I was like, okay, it's like taking a backflip, re-strategizing, and coming back harder. And we appreciate you for that, guys. If you just joined the conversation, we're wrapping up very soon. Salma Mumin is here with us, and we're enjoying the conversation going on in the studio right now because when you talk about young entrepreneurs in Ghana, normally the challenges is Nipanto and all of that.
There are so many challenges. I won't lie to you. I'm just very hard not to crack, and I like to envision what life would be like should I be able to do this finally, or be able to cross a particular bridge. Like I always look ahead to see a bridge so why don't you try everything possible to cross it?
One thing people admire about you is, like you said, you don't just what's the word to use, just rely on the fact that you are already a public figure or you're already out there, so naturally or automatically people will patronize me. You still put in the work, like for lack of a better word, the real hustler or the startup from the ground. Leo, do you know why I made you stand up?
No, tell me.
It wasn't just because I just wanted to. It was because what you were wearing allured me. I wanted to see more of it.
Oh my God! You see what I'm talking about? Like
so
we only design clothes that would lure you.
Yeah, I like the way you say. Let me speak to Patrick Kwame.
You are
you are in Kumasi for something specific. People would like to know. But before you go in, this comment came in from Nkechi. Says Kumasi business is really good. I can relate to what she's saying. All right.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Nkechi.
So please go ahead. Why are you in Kumasi?
So I actually live here. My name is Zonia.
Yes, Zonia.
I am Salma's manager.
Okay.
So
managers, come on.
So when she came to me with the idea that let's have something in Kumasi, just for the Kumasi people and those who live around Kumasi, Sunyani, I mean in the northern,
the neighboring towns and communities.
I thought it was so timely. So I encouraged her. We went ahead, scouted for possible places.
Okay.
We got a place. We started working immediately, making sure everything replicates exactly how Accra looks like, because it's a brand that we want to create.
True.
We don't want to give you a different feeling from what is in Accra.
It should be the same everywhere.
So we work towards that, and God being so good, she is a hard worker. She's a hustler.
I saw him. I see myself.
Yes,
actually.
and I love that about her. Working with her is very easy. So we've come up with that, and what we're doing is that we're asking everybody, even if you are a man, to please. On the 15th, after Val's Day, you wait, Kwesiada. Don't buy anything for wifey or girlfriend. bring her to Leo. You get something that will lure you closer to her even more.
Give me that tea.
Yes.
Give me that tea.
First can be capping no and clock it as she can be count. All right. So on Sunday. Where are we having this? Where's the shop located? Okay. That's what the shop is.
Yes.
Okay, so we are outdooring the shop.
Yes.
We are unveiling the brand in Kumasi.
Good.
Are we doing discount sales?
Of course.
Yes.
Some
items are going to be on sale.
Okay.
Others are not going to be on sale.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
But we are making sure that whatever you have in your pocket, you will get something.
The thing is,
to buy
the clothes
at
are worth whatever they are being sold for.
Yes.
Okay.
I need people to come, have a look,
have a feel.
And you will understand.
That's why I wanted you to show them what you were wearing.
Exactly.
What a better way to actually, like, you know, sell what you're selling.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
By wearing it.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
So on Sunday, time Benny Inja sorry Niambra na say
sorry.
Because boy with the uncle. Portfolio the uncle.
Portfolio back sorry. Sorry about 12 non do me no. Make your way to SG Mall.
Okay.
Oba. You would realize say ye bibi wo ho.
Una be home feeling. Atmosphere never chill.
Enti no oba ya wo de urema start to feel the textures no. Eno na ye here. Feel the textures of the fabrics no. Finishing, take a look at it, and then after that we talk about pricing, and then you know that it's worth every penny.
My prices are not
pricing here no.
Not at all.
Okay.
No. People
not at all. Extremely affordable.
You know, I'm selling minimum board in the shop anymore. Fancy, shop boy, and it's let me tell you, there are some shops me and Kasano. I feel intimidated to enter because when I see them, I'd be like, I had the minimum bobe deal.
But that's not the story with Leo.
But that's not the story with Leo.
Okay.
I am just somebody who loves beautiful spaces, and if I have to come up and design a space for my dream business, it will have to be top notch.
All right.
And no interest products now, core products now me tono.
Okay, so we are pressed with time, but then I would like to read a few comments and then you wrap this up for me. Dapa here says Nehuncha Papa, summer is really pretty. That's from Bay. Mr. Jeffrey says, tell Sama I love her plenty. Well, she's here. Youngest MC says, okay, please ask if they need workers.
On the Sunday, Umbra Sunday.
Yeah.
On the Umbra.
Not just say.
You know.
Friend is saying. Justify your inclusion. This one says her glasses. I just saw you too.
Oh, they are mute.
Says, can we wear your product on Sunday to church? That's from Frederick.
Of course, I have so many varieties. Listen, me wo bubus, me wo near Jay-Z's na peso moshe.
All right.
Wo near, you know, classic girls now mo peso mo yo mo to say. Season composure binyoma bisara.
All right.
Do you understand?
So one of my panel members wanted to ask something you've already answered, but then for what's the word? For emphasis, you mentioned that you were going to veer into men.
Yes.
So the Kumasi shop is unisex or
for
still
now,
starting with the mana?
For now, it's female. Nasa mo mpina
okay, Sam Anyamisha Bibrisa Baye and Koma Dino Aye, Wetcha Swama Pa Kama. So Sunday 12 p.m. Sonia saying 12 p.m.
Yes.
It starts SG Mall.
Yes.
Where exactly?
When you get to Tech, before you get to Tech, there is a junction. You ask for Sementia.
Okay.
Yes, it is a very popular place, and then exactly where Sementia is SG Mall is there. It's
and also Google Mall and not SG Mall.
Yeah.
You will see it. It will take you. And
it will bring you.
Take.
Yes.
Wonderful. So guys, you heard any number for anyone to call for any other information?
Yes.
All right. So you can put it out real quick.
Okay. So you.
That's the point. Real quick.
Okay. So you reach us.
Yes.
They should send us messages.
Okay. So would you prefer calls or DMs?
DMs to the Leo page because.
All right. So the page on Instagram. Leo. Just the spelling. LURE.
Someone, yes.
Underscore.
Let said TikTok DNA underscore.
Okay, but on the Instagram is Leo.
Guys, would you check?
Or if you go on Salma's page, I'm sure you see a link to the.
Or just call. If those that are not comfortable or those that are not technologically inclined, free 0553 97 9254.
All right.
Free. And I say 0544 93